Welcome. We're going to take a look at a different case. So this case is filed in the Western District of Texas. So it is different than ones filed in the District of Columbia. That district is a little bit more conservative. So what happened here is the government filed a motion to dismiss once a writ for Mandamus was filed, and the judge granted the motion to dismiss. So what typically happens in a Mandamus case is that the plaintiff, the immigrant, will file the Mandamus case, and if it is in, let's say, more of a conservative district, then the government oftentimes will file a motion to dismiss, and then the attorney would file a motion opposing that, and then it depends on the judge whether they will grant the motion to dismiss or not. So here, for example, let's take a look at what happened. So here the plaintiff was a permanent resident and a Chinese national, and he was also served in the reserves of the U.S. Army. And in August 2022, he filed an N-400 for naturalization. And then in following year, 2023 of August, he filed the writ for Mandamus because there was a delay over a year in adjudicating his N-400 citizenship application. So all these people were sued in their official capacity. And what the plaintiff was trying to do is he filed a lawsuit to compel defendants to take action by scheduling him for an interview and making a decision on his long pending N-400 application. And then he had three claims for relief. So one was under the APA, the other was writ for Mandamus, and the other was saying that they had violated his Fifth Amendment right to due process. And the defendant is the government, so they moved to dismiss the plaintiff's complaint, and the plaintiff then filed a response to that response. They opposed the move to dismiss. And then this is the judge's ruling. So the judge pretty much says, that, well, here's some of the claims: that the plaintiff alleges the defendants are unlawfully withholding and unreasonably delaying under the APA because they failed to process his N-400 application for over a year. The APA allows court to compel agency action when the action has been unlawfully withheld or unreasonably delayed. But the judge, kind of goes on to say that the APA it doesn't really do that, because he says he refers to a precedent case from the Fifth Circuit. So again, he takes a case from the Fifth Circuit that says, although Congress enacted an aspirational goal of 6 months, 180 days to mandate the USCIS, but they're not required within the 6 months or even within a year. And again, says that while the Congress expressed aspirational preference for adjudication, sometimes it does take longer than 6 months. So basically, they dismissed all the claims. I mean, they dismissed APA, they dismissed Mandamus, and also dismissed the due process claim that they brought. So that is a risk that people run, that when they file the Mandamus, the government sometimes file motion to dismiss, especially in a very conservative district like District of Texas. That's why we've seen a lot of the cases being filed in the District of Columbia. All right, thank you very much.